So this lesson is called Jacob is a Whore. Jacob is a whore. The 12 tribes of Israel comes from the 12 sons of Jacob. He had 12 sons and a daughter. 12 sons and a daughter with 4 different wives. It's like, holy shite. Holy goddamn shite. In the Old Testament, the first 11 chapters of Genesis is just absolute, utter, total fucking bullshit. The first 11 chapters. And then the next 40 chapters, there's 50 chapters in Genesis. So the first chapters are just about, you have Zeus and the fairy godmother and the apple and the oranges, and then the witch falls down, and then Snow White gets to be the princess, the queen for something, I don't. Hansel and Gretel, there's some kind of flood. Gilgamesh, there's a big flood. Jacob has a shit ton of kids. His favorite wife is Rachel. But he took Leah first after he enslaved himself for 7 goddamn years to this one piece of shit. Fucking Laban, his uncle. And then he laid with their servants. And witches. What the fuck is that about? Rachel and Leah had slaves? How rich are... What is this, middle class motherfucker? What the fuck? And slavery is okay? And what the hell is alright for Jacob to be a whore, to have 4 different wives? God, you whore. Jacob, you fucking whore. Now, Jacob is one of the most important whores in ancient Egypt and the Levant and in Israel. Terah, or Terach. It's a biblical figure in the book of Genesis. He's listed as the son of Nahor, but the father of the patriarch Abraham. Nahor, I mean, in a way, did Jacob have a choice? His great-grandfather's name is Nahor. Dahor, he's the main whore, right? He's the HBIC. As such, he's a descendant of Hashem's son, Arpachshad. Terah is mentioned in Genesis 11, 26, 27, the book of Joshua 24, 2, 1 Chronicles 1, 17 to 27 of the Hebrew Bible. I think I have to read all the passages of King David to see if I get a sense of his realness, and Solomon and Saul. Because those are the 2 main things that I glean out of the Old Testament, these 12 tribes. And these 12 tribes are going to have, a whole bunch of kids on their own. And fucking Lot, don't even bring up Lot, but that would be what? The Moabites? Okay, that's a whole nother fucking tribe. So really it's these tribes. We follow almost kind of one set of bloodlines. We ignore a whole bunch of other ones. They pretend that it goes back to, Moses and Noah and Adam. But it doesn't go back that far because those people aren't real. In the book of Joshua's final speech to the Israelite leaders, Sechem, Joshua recounts the history of God's formation of the Israelite nation, beginning with Terah, the father of Abraham and Nahor, who lived beyond the Euphrates River and worshipped other gods. Terah is also mentioned in a biblical genealogy given in 1 Chronicles. In the Genesis narrative, Terah took his family and left Ur to move to the land of Canaan. Terah set out for Canaan but stopped in the city of Haran along the way, where he died. Now, Jacob, he got with his cousins, Leah and Rachel. But compared to Lot and Abraham, that goddamn fucking... Those nasty fucking perverts. Lot, apparently with his own daughters. Holy guacamole, nasty. The incest of Abraham. Apparently Sarah, he said, I thought that he just said that his wife was a sister so that way the Egyptians wouldn't take her away from him. But apparently Sarah was Abraham's sister. Abram, you nasty motherfucker. And then Lot with his own daughters. So Jacob got with his first cousins, Leah and Rachel, but compared to Lot and Abraham, those goddamn... Abraham and Lot, that's incest of biblical proportions. And then Lot is supposed to give what? The Moabites? The Ammonites and the Moabites came from Lot. So that's some nasty shit. So Jacob getting with his cousins is It's actually progressive compared to Lot and Abraham because at least Jacob went outside of his house to find his 4 wives. He went to a whole nother town. He went to a whole nother place. List the 12 tribes of Israel.